Fallout 3 contains several in-game radio stations. The most diverse and important station is Galaxy News Radio. Many players of the evil persuasion know that you can kill 3-Dog, and he will be replaced by the technician, Margaret. She is not a charismatic person, and has very little to say, seeming not to enjoy her new announcing duties. She also never appears in person, and therefore cannot be killed. Once 3-Dog is dead, you're stuck with Margaret. What most players do not know is that under certain circumstances, GNR will become a numbers station. A number station is a station that broadcasts an unusual coded message. Most of these exist in real life, and some hypothesize that they are a nuclear retaliation control network. Simply check Wikipedia for more information about these odd broadcasts as they relate to the real world. Now back to Fallout 3. No one really is sure which actions are needed to hear the number stations in Fallout 3. It appears that you must kill 3-Dog, because no one has reported hearing the number station with him still alive. It also appears that you have to skip over the quest Galaxy News Radio, where you can help boost the signal so that the station can broadcast further than just the immediate DC area. This is easy enough to do with either a speech check or simply using the Fallout Wiki to look up where you need to go next and advance the main plot. Finally, you definitely have to destroy Raven Rock. This is the actual trigger to turn GNR into a number station, and it will remain such for the rest of the game. However, the vast majority of players who perform these 3 actions will continue hearing the standard GNR broadcast, so there must be several more requirements the community has yet to isolate. If you're lucky enough to have hit upon the right set of circumstances, just after destroying Raven Rock, you'll get the message, radio signal lost, and a few seconds later, radio signal found. You cannot, however, actually listen to GNR just yet, because you didn't boost the signal and are out of range of the broadcast at the exit of Raven Rock. Luckily, Raven Rock is situated in the mountains, and is right near one of the few places just outside DC that you can get high enough to catch the signal. So far, the confirmed locations to hear the GNR numbers signals are within the immediate DC area, obviously. This is true for the regular GNR throughout the game. At the top of the Ferris wheel at the Point Lookout. On the tops of some of the SATCOM arrays, you can climb in the northwest map area. On the roof of the Tenpenny Tower, though this may be within the normal broadcast range anyway. Feel free to test play and see for yourself. And on the highest point of the broken bridge around Arfu, again, may be within the broadcast range anyway. On some of the highest points of the mountaintops in the area near Raven Rock. This is obviously your easiest chance to first listen to the number station. When you tune in, you'll hear an old familiar voice. 3-Dog. Despite the fact that you killed him earlier. However, you'll quickly notice that he does not seem to be in character. So I guess it's not technically 3-Dog, but just the voice actor, Eric Dollums. He reads a series of numbers in a monotone, depressed-sounding voice. He always recites a list of single digits between 9 and 12 characters long. For example, 9, 3, 7, 9, 1, 7, 2, 0, 3, 4. He never uses a multi-digit number like 11 or 40. These numbers are followed by widely varying lengths of Morse code. This is then followed by the song, I Don't Want to Set the World on Fire. All other music tracks seem to be inactive on the number station. The Morse code was the easiest part of the mystery to crack, as the code is widely available and many people actually know it by heart. We quickly had a list of a great number of messages in English. Some sounded completely mundane and even comical, such as, "Wash the car today, maybe Chinese food for dinner." Or, "Have you watched my YouTube video yet? I uploaded myself kicking bums in the nuts." You may be saying, but wait, YouTube doesn't exist in the Fallout universe. And you're right. As far as we could tell, all of the messages sounded like they were based in our reality, somewhere near the present day. Some of the messages, however, are quite sinister, such as, "The Queen has died today. The world mourns, as on days like these, we are all Brits." Or, "I can't believe they've actually done it. Not long left. The noise. I can't take the noise anymore. I have a pistol in the attic." Just recently, a player of the wiki forums noticed a message that brought to light the meaning of the messages. He was reading a thread that collected all known messages, transposed from Morse code to English, and saw the line 12055282010. "What you talking about? You'll be missed." He realized that this referred to the death of Gary Coleman, and then quickly realized the numbers were the time and date of death. He immediately scanned through the messages to try and find more examples of this apparent future telling by a game that's more than a few years old. The next message he read shocked him and pushed him to enlist the aid of others to decipher the codes. The message was 945-420-2010. Accident in the Gulf. Several dead. Oil spill apparently averted. He realized this was the BP explosion and the erroneous day one assessment that the well was not leaking. From this point on, all numbers will be transcribed as times and dates. All times were given in-game in military format, and will remain so in the remainder of this recording. Numerous members of the Fallout Wiki message board began looking over the messages to see what else we could learn. We quickly found out that most of the dates were after the game had been released, yet oddly enough, some were from the past. 2215, April 15th, 1865. He's dead, and blame will probably be placed on that actor, Booth. Johnson better not cheat me out on the payment. This shed new doubt on the official version of the Lincoln assassination. As the community quickly started piling up interpretations of the messages, the mods of the site summarily banned anyone who had posted in or even read the thread. All references to the number station was removed from the Fallout Wiki, and filtering software was put in place to prevent reposting of any relevant information. A few people, however, are trading emails and slowly finishing the translations of the remaining messages and putting dates to existing ones. The Queen has died today. The world mourns as on days like these, we are all Brits. 0402, March 19, 2014. Have you watched my YouTube video yet? I uploaded myself kicking bums in the nuts. 24/16, December 24th, 2012. I can't believe Britney's actually won an Oscar. 21/33, February 27th, 2023. I can't believe they've actually done it. Not long left. They were warned, but they just had to keep pushing the boundaries of science. The noise! I can't take the noise anymore, and the light, dear God! The universe is slowly unraveling around us. I'm not going to sit and wait for death. I have a pistol in the attic. This is actually the only message not preceded by a string of numbers. It may be worth noting that the latest entry on any of the messages is 1/27, July 6th, 2027.